Hey guys, this is Austin, and today I'm here with an unboxing of the PlayStation Vita First Edition bundle. So this is the first model that is available in the United States. The standard 3G and Wi-Fi models will be available next week, but let's just go ahead and take a look and see what all we get in the box. So around on the side it goes over pretty much everything we get, which of course is the 3G and Wi-Fi model of the Vita, a 4GB memory card, a case, which we'll see if it's any good, and the game Little Deviants. Alright, so that's enough of the box, so let's go ahead and just cut the little seal here and see what all we get inside. So opening the box, at first we're going to get the PS Vita itself. Now this is going to be the standard retail packaging, so from this part will just be a normal 3G unboxing, but we'll go ahead and set this off to the side because we do get some extra little goodies. So the first thing is a little bit of information, so I'll kind of take a look at this. So change the way you play, AT&T. Now of course the Vita, if you do buy it in the United States, it does use AT&T 3G, so maybe a little information. Aha! Free game when you activate an AT&T Data Connect Pass. So apparently you get a free PSN game if you activate some service, so might be useful. A little bit of information about some of the games that are coming out. No one cares. PlayStation Protection Plan. Definitely no one cares. AR play cards. I hadn't even heard about this. So looks like maybe some augmented reality games. Definitely have to take a look at that. There also is a 4GB memory card here. Now if you guys don't know, these are pretty much mandatory. There's no internal storage that games can use on the Vita. So if you want to save games or all that kind of stuff, for the most part you are going to need a PS Vita memory card. So you definitely want to keep in mind that you want to pick one of these up. 4GB is probably going to be a little bit small, so I'll have to see how many games and whatnot will fit on there. But of course we got something that will get us started. We also do have a copy of the game Little Deviants. So we'll see about this one. I haven't heard the greatest things on it, but kind of course, going to take a look and see how it is. Also, the box is very small. It's like a miniature PS3 game, so we'll open that up here in just a minute. But go ahead and continue on with what's inside the box. And it looks like we have a PS Vita carrying case, so kind of get it out here. So you guys can see here, it's kind of like a fake leather. It's actually not too bad. So open it up, see what it looks like inside. So looks like we have some room for maybe some games or accessories, maybe cables and that kind of thing. And if we actually no, this looks like where you put games or perhaps memory cards. We'll have to see. And then you put your Vita in there. Actually, I didn't have high hopes for this case. It looked kind of junk, but actually it's reasonably nice. You got room for your Vita there, games, memory cards, cables, all that kind of stuff. And here we have the PS Vita itself. So like I said earlier, if you don't get the first edition bundle, if you just pick it up with the 3G model, this is going to be exactly what you get. So just flip it over here. Nothing really all that interesting, just a little bit of information. It does have a SIM card since it is 3G and it's installed, but beyond that, nothing all that exciting. So go ahead and pull the knife out here and cut another. Oops, use the right side. Alright, so after we butchered that up, we've got the tab open. It's actually a lot harder than I expected. But enough of that, let's go ahead and take a look at what we get inside the Vita. So, oops. Okay, so it's not going to flap down. There we go. Alright. Welcome to the world of PlayStation. Looks like we have some accessories here, so just go through these really quickly. So it looks like a standard wall adapter. It looks like exactly what I had on my PlayStation 1. Just kind of neat, I guess. Over here, looks like we have a USB cable. So this is going to be normal USB to a proprietary PlayStation. So if you lose one of these, probably going to have to pay a bunch of money to Sony to get another one. Hooray for that. And we also, looks like we have the battery, or no, it wouldn't be the battery, would it? Not really sure what this is. This is, oh, okay, so this is the USB wall adapter. So if I guess we plug the USB in here, plug the other end in here, and we have a very convoluted charger. So I guess I'm glad that we can charge it now. Alright, so it looks like it's going to be enough for there. We also do have some leaflets and whatnot. Quick start guide. We're totally amazed. Wow, it's actually huge. That is enormous. Alright, that's not a very quick start guide, but we're professionals at this, so we don't need that. We will figure it out on our own. And I think that's about it. If there's anything else in the box, nope. So go ahead and just toss the rest of this stuff aside. Yeah, pretty good mess here. And we have the Vita itself. So we'll go ahead and just unwrap it from its little bit of packaging here. Alright, so let's give you guys a quick little tour around the Vita. So over here we have our D-pad. It's all one single rocker, so you guys can see there. So maybe not quite the best. I prefer, the kind of old PSP style, but it's alright. And over here we have our dual thumbsticks. Now if you guys can see, they actually raise up quite a bit, but just on the first glance, these are really, really nice feeling. Much better than the old PSP stick. You have a PlayStation button down here. You have a PS Vita, which there's no buttons below it. Pretty small selection start, but whatever. We have a front-facing camera, and we have our normal PlayStation buttons. Actually, I'm kind of surprised. Even though the PS Vita is pretty large, all the buttons seem to be kind of small. Anyway, so up top here, I'm going to have our shoulder buttons. So as you guys can see here, they're transparent, just like the old PSP. In fact, this does look very much like the PSP, except bigger. But we flip it over here. You'll see here we have a couple of volume buttons. I actually want to kind of point this out. The whole console is ringed with this, I believe this is probably aluminum or some kind of metal. I'm awful at picking that out. But it's definitely kind of cool. Almost looks like the iPhone 4 or the iPhone 4S the way they've done this. But got a couple of volume buttons. I'm actually not entirely sure what's behind this slot. I'll have to take a look at that. Beneath here we've got a slot for the PS Vita memory card, I bet. So go ahead and toss that in there later. And we have a power button. So nothing on either side. Actually, there looks to be something. Perhaps that's a SIM card. We'll have to do some investigating. Down here, we do have the headphone jack, as well as the connector to sync it and charge it. All right. So before I go, I just want to do a quick little size comparison. So here it is next to a 3DS. You guys should be able to see. And of course, I will do a more thorough comparison and whatnot. But you guys can see it's a pretty massive console. In fact, I'll just take my iPhone. You guys can see the iPhone is only about the size of the screen on the Vita, so a very large console, but of course it's going to be a nice big 5-inch screen, should be good for gaming. Anyway guys, that's going to be about it for my unboxing of the PS Vita. Definitely stay tuned to the channel though, I'll be doing many more videos on this, and to make sure that you're notified whenever I post a new video, be sure to hit the subscribe button up that general direction above the video somewhere. Be sure to hit that button up and you'll be notified whenever I post a new video.